Yeah, right. You always were a pretty lax individual. It's just now it's like, okay, now I'm just a balanced lax individual. Like,
Yeah. So, because I would end up going to work and get just overwhelmed with all the responsibilities that were thrown on me on a daily basis,
hmm
and I would just shut down.
yeah, yeah. It's one of those things where it's like you have to stop for a second and take a breath and look at everything and then go about it. Like,
Yeah. And that was the problem that was what I was running into. I was just getting overwhelmed and I was shut down and then I was
freeze
just
up.
fucking useless.
Yep.
And so now it's like I sense urgency,
Yeah, yeah,
but like that fight or flight response is completely gone.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm afraid of that.
yeah. It almost makes you a little too logical, like it, or not so much logical, just like you
Yeah.
you don't let your fear, or not say fear, I don't even know what's the word I'm looking for, but yeah, you don't let it take
It,
control. You just still have that I am in control of the situation even if the building is on fire. Like, and
yeah.
that's
That
not necessarily good because you kind of want to be like, okay, even though the building's on fire, I still want to get the fuck out of here.
yeah. I kind of feel like it turns off your flight or fight response.
Yeah, yeah. And
And
sometimes you
yeah,
need
that
that.
could be a problem. Yeah, sometimes that's healthy, but sometimes you need that. So
Oh
that's been
shit, there's a
that's
bear. I don't have flight. What do I do? Oh no.
yeah. Like okay, maybe I could juke it out.
Yeah, right? Ah, fuck.
Yeah, that's how it's been, and I mean it's a good thing sometimes, but I've been more my will, like my, you know how they say you have a limited amount of willpower.
Right, right. You just get to that point where you hit the wall and you shut down.
Yeah. Well, I feel like that has increased dramatically. Like I'll come home from work, like after a hard day at work, and I'll still have the capacity to, you know, make something to eat and take a shower. I was for a little while there, I was just coming home and making a stiff drink and then going to sleep.
I
Like that
know,
was my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, I was doing that whenever I was at AT&T. I was fucking going to work, coming home, making a sandwich, like watching a couple of episodes of something on Netflix, going to sleep, and then waking up and repeating. And I felt like I was just like miserable. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it's just a downward slope.
yeah,
And and that's why I went to the doctor. I kind of explained that all to him. He's like, "Okay, we're gonna fix this." And then he gave me these drugs, and ever since then, it's only been a week, and
hmm
like it has been an upward trend ever since I would see him.
that's good.
Yeah, so I've been
Kind of,
feeling a lot better,
yeah.
and Tanya's been like, "You seem a lot happier." I'm like, "Yeah, I am. I feel a lot better."
Yeah.
She's like, "Good."
My overall day is just more fulfilling. Like, yeah, how could you not
Yeah.
feel happier?
How can you not feel happier when all of your stress signals are turned off?
All your receptors are just going.
Yeah, and then you come home and you take a little bit of Xanax, and then you're like, oh, I'm going to my happy place.
Yeah,
And
right.
that's it. You know, and you just do that every day.
I hear you. I can't lie, my vacation is about over. It's time for me to start being
Where?
responsible
My
again.
stomach.
Dude,
My
what are you
stomach
doing
hurts.
nowadays?
Nothing.
You still unemployed?
No, I have a job, but
Hang in
I
there,
am my own
Sherry.
boss. Like, I'm just a licensed agent, and if I don't work, I don't make any money. So it's
Better
just
hurry
me
before the
choosing not to
embryos
work right now.
pupate.
Oh, okay, I got you. It's commission based.
Yeah, exactly. There's nobody calling me into work every day. It's just me. Like I say, if I don't sell, I don't make money.
Yeah.
And
All right.
it's yeah. There's no there's no urgency to it. I have money right now, so I'm just like, okay. I've never just stopped and taken a break in the last like I don't know 15 years. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna fucking just stop for a second. You know?
Take a little brain break.
Yeah. It's been like 3 months. Just been chilling, playing video games, and fucking doing me. It's
Oh my god.
It's been so therapeutic. Like I don't even know how to explain it.
Like, as good as that sounds, I could not do that for 3 months. I'd go insane.
I've been doing other things, you know, like just things that I want to do. Like it's nice to be able to just go like sit outside and just fucking enjoy some sunlight for a day, like an entire day.
Yeah, I used to do that. I when I would golf, I would do that. I'd just go out, you know, play 4 hours of golf and enjoy the sun.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
and I've been doing that too.
It's good.
Just taking the golf clubs outside in the middle of the day and just fucking roping some balls off into the yard because we have like acres of land, right? So
Yeah.
I have a driving range in my front yard.
Uh-huh.
So it's nothing for me to just go outside, set up a tee, and fucking 4 hours go by, and I got a small tan, and I'm like, oh shit, I think it's time for me to go inside, you know? And it's a good
Yeah.
exercise too. Go and walk and pick up the balls, and
It's good. It's a good core exercise.
yeah, exactly. And people think like golfing's not a physical sport. Swing a golf club rather hard 100 times and call me the next day.
Oh yeah.
You will have used muscles that you didn't even know you had.
Yeah, like all the muscles in between your ribs and shit.
Yeah, dude. Like
All
your
that
whole
hurts.
side, your shoulders, your neck, everything is just like, whoa.
Yeah, I've been there.
Hey, Kaziki, welcome to the stream. I actually have my IRC up so I can see who fucking joins the stream. I'm sick of Twitch chat. Like, I'm over it.
Oh, here we go. I was just downloading Killing Floor. I haven't played it yet, so it was free for the weekend.
I've always wanted to download it to play it, but it seems like something like Left 4 Dead where you want to have 3 or 4 people playing with you. Or however
Yeah.
many's max in it.
Yeah, I have no idea. I know nothing of the game. I just was like, fuck it, download
Claire?
it.
Oh, you're finally awake.
If I remember right, it's like a
Isn't
Half-Life
this-
mod that
That's
started out as a
okay.
Half-Life
You keep
mod
it.
that
I'm
just
sure it'll
gave
keep
you
you
like
safe.
wave after wave of crazy nightmarish creatures
Thank you, Claire.
to shoot. And it worked on like a
Even
Left 4
though
Dead style thing where you go
I'm
from
an
like
only
checkpoint to
child,
checkpoint, but maybe not. I don't
Neither of
remember.
my parents ever spent much time with me
Oh, I will find
because
out
of their
today.
work.
At some moment of
I grew
time
up
today,
alone.
I will play it. I only have today
Now
left.
that
Like,
you're
there's only
with me,
23 hours left
I
for the
finally
free
have someone to rely upon.
thing. If it's not bad, I mean, it's only like $4.
Oh, are you a fan of Dragon Ball Z at all?
Sherry,
I know what you're already getting at, and not
Rest
really,
here
but
for
I
a
did
bit.
see the game.
I'll be right back.
It is
As soon as I
amazing.
found the antidote for you.
It is so much fun. It's like an MMO style RPG. It's much different than the last few games that they've released under the license. So it was kind of like a breath of fresh air for the series to me.
It looks cool.
Yeah,
It definitely does.
it is really cool. You get to make your own little Z fighter and like put your own place in the Dragon Ball history. It's really neat.
Yeah. My neighbor bought it because he buys all those games. He's into Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And he's been playing it like he works 7 and 7, so he'll play it just a week straight, you know.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
So I've been kind of going by and watching him. I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. But I remember the other ones. He's bought most of the other games that were similar to that, and I just remember, you know, it kind of looked similar, but this one looked better. Like the way it's set up, like it seems a lot cleaner
It is. It really is. The system is very like twitchy and kind of hectic, but only if you let it get the best of you. Like if you just calmly do what you have to do, it's really not that bad. Um,
Yeah.
and it gets a little boring once you get more powerful because it just kind of gets like spammy. You just sit back and like charge up your energy and shoot a big fucking Kamehameha blast.
Yeah.
But you could choose to just be a brawler if you wanted. You could just sit there and beat people up all day. It's up to you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide what weapons to bring with me right now, and I don't know.
I've actually never played Resident Evil 2.
I've played it like a madman. Back in the day, to get the special bonus games, you would have to beat. There's actually 4 scenarios: Claire A, Claire B, Leon A, Leon B.
Uh-huh.
And you have to get an A ranking on each of those games to get the bonus games. Which requires you to beat the game in less than 2 hours game time and like not save and what's the other thing? Don't use any first aid sprays, the full heal items.
Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty fucking rough, right? I think I'm going the wrong way. I don't remember. I played through this like last week, and I'm still drawing a blank on which way to go in some parts. I know exactly where I have to go and what I have to get, but it's just like whether I have to take a left or a right. Yeah, I went the right way. My muscle
What's
memory
with her
just-
jeans?
Hmm?
Look at that bitch's jeans. Like, she has these jorts
Yeah.
that are out of this world with, like, yoga shorts underneath it.
Uh-huh. She's a little biker chick.
Oh, okay. I thought she was like a cop.
Mm-mm. The guy character that you play as is a cop.
Okay.
He's the rookie cop who was on his first day at the police department. Like he never even went in and talked to anybody yet. He just pulls into town, and everything's already fucked up. Which is actually good that he arrived late, I guess, because he could have been caught in the middle of it. But
Good first day.
yeah, right. What a first day. I'm actually gonna play through his scenario afterwards, I think. Or I can move on to Resident Evil 3. I don't know. I don't know what to do. But I also have Resident Evil Code Veronica to do too. So there's potentially 3 more games to play.
Yeah.
Which surprisingly is only gonna take me about 12 hours to do.
Yeah. I mean, once you've played it so many times,
Yeah.
you're just like, blow through it.
Yeah, even though I haven't played them in a decade, it still is like muscle memory, and I just kind of know where to go and what to do. And if I don't know, I just stop and think for a second and look at the map, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's over here.
Easy.
Yeah. Cakewalk.
I used to always watch my cousins play that game, but I never actually played any of the Resident Evils. Just never got into that.
That was my shit. Back in the day, me and all my friends, I was the one that got them into it actually, but like one day they came over and I was playing it and they would watch me play it, and that's the thing. They wouldn't necessarily play themselves, but we'd all hang out and they would watch me fucking dominate this game over and over again and like remind me of the shit that I was doing wrong. So it's kind of, it was always fun. But yeah, this was my speedrun game before speedrunning was a thing. Like,
A thing. Yeah. Oh.
I was talking to someone the other day about what games I felt like I could confidently speedrun. And this was one of them. I was like, yeah, Resident Evil 2? I was like, you can blindfold me and I can play that shit.
Did you look into City Skylines at all?
I've seen a lot of stuff about it, like recently. A lot of people posting about it, and a lot of hype, but haven't necessarily played it myself because, let's face it, my disposable income is limited.